Hello everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I am Eric. We're here to make English easy and fun for you. Today, we've got some interesting words about holidays. Our topic vocabulary is holiday today.
That's right, Eric. We'll explain 5 words related to holiday. Then we will use them in a dialogue and chat a bit about it. Our goal is to help you understand and use these words confidently.
So, let's dive in. What are the words today, Lisa?
Our first word today is pool. Then we will continue with seaside, to explore, and to book. And the final one is destination. Let's start with the first word, Eric.
Our first word today is pool.
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 Can you explain it, Eric?
Sure, Lisa. A pool is an area full of water, often used for swimming, either naturally or by people.
That's a good explanation, Eric. Let's dive into our example dialogue. Imagine we're at a hotel on a sunny day.
Hey Jordan, the pool looks inviting. Want to join me for a swim?
Absolutely, Alex. I was waiting to jump into the pool. It's the perfect day for it. Shall we see who can do the best pool dive?
You're on. After that, let's play pool volleyball. It's so much fun.
Great idea!
That's a cool example. Pools are perfect for swimming and having fun.
They sure are, Lisa. What do people usually do at a pool?
Well, they swim, play games, and sometimes just relax in the water.
Sounds great. And what should people bring with them to a pool?
A swimsuit, a towel, and sunscreen to protect from the sun.
Good thinking, Lisa. Now, is a pool only for swimming?
Not at all. People also exercise in pools like doing water aerobics.
That's a good exercise. And what about kids, Lisa?
Kids love pools. They can take swimming lessons or just splash around. Children always like pools.
Pools are fun for all ages. I believe safety is important as well.
Absolutely, Eric. Always watch the children and follow the pool rules.
Great advice. And Lisa, what's your favorite pool activity?
I enjoy lying down and sunbathing in the sun. What about you, Eric?
Nice. I like swimming laps. It's good exercise. Playing in the pool is always fun. Speaking of which, did you know there are different types of pools?
Yes, there are some different types of pools, like private pools in some homes, public pools in parks, and even plastic pools for kids.
Right, Lisa. Always swim where it's safe. And remember, walking is safer than running around the pool. It's slippery.
Absolutely. Everybody should be careful when they are around the pool. Okay, let's move on to our next word.
Okay, Lisa. The next word is seaside.
Seaside.
Seaside. Seaside means an area near the sea, especially where there's a beach where people can relax, swim, and enjoy themselves. It's also a place with beaches where people can relax, swim, and have fun.
Perfect explanation, Eric. Now let's listen to our example dialogue. Imagine we're at the seaside on a bright and sunny day.
Look at the waves, Jack. Isn't the seaside beautiful today?
It really is, Mia. Do you want to build a sandcastle or look for shells?
Let's do both. I love collecting shells at the seaside.
Great idea. And later, we can eat ice cream.
Yes, please. Seaside days are the best.
That sounds lovely, Eric. The seaside is a great place to relax.
Yes, it is, Lisa. What do people usually do at the seaside?
Let me think. They often sunbathe, build sandcastles, or just walk along the shore.
And what should people bring to the seaside?
A beach towel, sunscreen, and maybe a hat to protect from the sun.
Great tips. Is the seaside only for daytime fun?
Not at all. Some people enjoy evening walks to watch the sunset, and many people bring snacks or have a barbecue. But remember to clean up afterward.
Yes, I agree, Lisa. Keeping the beach clean is important. By the way, listeners, always check the weather before you go to the seaside. And if you plan to swim, make sure it's safe and there's a lifeguard.
Yes, exactly, Eric. Safety first.
Okay, our next word is to explore.
To explore.
To explore.
Can you explain what it means, Eric?
Sure, Lisa. To explore means to travel or go around a place to discover what it's like.
People explore new places to learn and have adventures.
Agreed, Lisa. Okay, let's listen to our example dialogue.
This city is huge, Maya. I can't wait to explore it. Where should we start?
Let's start in the old town, Carlos. I heard it's full of history. We can explore the markets and museums there.
Great idea. After that, we can explore the park. I read it's beautiful this time of year.
And don't forget the food. We must explore the local dishes. I'm excited to try something new.
Me too. Exploring is about learning and trying new things. Let's make this an adventure.
That's a great dialogue, Eric. Exploring new places can be so exciting. To explore is to go on an adventure. Eric, why do you think it's important to explore new places?
Well, Lisa, when we explore, we learn about different cultures and see new things. It opens our minds. What do you like to explore, Lisa?
I love to explore nature, Eric. Walking in forests, climbing mountains, and visiting lakes, there's so much beauty in nature. How about you, Eric? Do you like to explore historical places?
Yes, I do, Lisa. Exploring historical places helps us understand the past. It's like traveling in time.
Well, exploring helps us learn new things and discover interesting places.
That's true. Lisa, what should people bring when they go to explore?
They should take a map, some water, and maybe a camera to take pictures.
Good thinking. Can you explore alone, Lisa, or with your friends?
I can explore alone, but sometimes it's more fun to explore with friends or family.
I agree. To explore with friends is more fun. And what if someone gets lost while exploring?
They should stay calm and try to find a landmark or use their phone's GPS.
Great advice, Lisa. And remember, listeners, when exploring, always be respectful of the places and people you visit. Right, Lisa?
Yes, I totally agree, Eric. Always leave the place as you found it. No littering. And be sure to check the opening times of the places you want to visit.
That's important. You don't want to arrive when it is closed.
Okay, Eric, our next word is to book.
To book.
To book. What does it mean, Eric?
To book means to reserve something like a hotel room or a ticket, usually before you use it or go there.
That's right, Eric. Let's check out our example dialogue. Imagine two friends planning a holiday.
Did you book the hotel for our trip next month?
Not yet, Anna. I'll book it tonight online. Do you prefer a room with a sea view or a city view?
Oh, a sea view sounds lovely. Thanks for booking it, Ben.
No problem. I'll also book our train tickets. It's going to be an exciting trip.
That's a perfect example, Eric. Booking early can be really helpful.
It is, Lisa. Why do you think it is important to book things?
Booking lets you secure a spot, especially for popular events or places.
What kinds of things can people book, Lisa?
You can book many things, such as tickets for a concert, a table at a restaurant, or even a taxi.
Yes, Lisa. There are many things we can book. And how do people usually book something?
These days, most people book online using websites or apps. It's very easy. Remember, listeners, to check the dates and times carefully before they confirm. And don't forget to read the cancellation policy. Sometimes, you can cancel for free. Eric, have you ever forgotten to book something important?
Yes, Lisa. Once, I forgot to book a hotel for a trip. We had to find a place last minute. It taught me always to book early. How about you, Lisa? Do you prefer booking online or in person?
I prefer booking online, Eric. It's fast, and you can compare different options easily. Plus, you can sometimes find discounts.
Great tip, Lisa. So we should check for special deals.
Yes, Eric. Okay, let's look at our last word. It is destination.
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 Destination means is a place where someone is going or where something is being sent or taken.
It's like when you decide to visit your grandma's house, that house is your destination. Or if you send a letter to a friend, your friend's house is the letter's destination. It's the endpoint for a trip or journey.
Great explanation, Lisa. Thank you.
You're welcome, Eric. Now let's listen to our example dialogue.
Have we decided where we're going for our vacation?
Yes, we chose the mountains as our destination. It'll be cool and beautiful.
I can't wait to hike and see the views.
Me too. And we'll have cozy evenings by the fire.
It sounds like a perfect destination for a relaxing break. Let's get ready.
That's a great dialogue, Eric. A destination is often a place we look forward to visiting.
Exactly, Lisa. Talking about destinations always gets me excited about travel.
Me too, Eric.
Lisa, why is choosing the right destination important?
Choosing the right destination can make your trip perfect, Eric. It's all about what you want to experience, whether it's adventure, relaxation, or learning something new.
I see. Okay, what should people consider when picking a destination, Lisa?
They should think about what they enjoy. Do they like beaches, mountains, or cities?
Good point. How do people reach their destination, Lisa?
They can travel in different ways. By car, train, airplane, or even on foot.
So, there are many ways that we can reach our destination.
Yes, Eric, there are. By the way, Eric, I've always wanted to visit the pyramids in Egypt. What about you?
I'd love to explore the Great Barrier Reef in Australia.
Those are both amazing choices. Listeners, remember to research your destination before you go.
Yes, and make sure to check travel requirements, like visas or some other details.
And don't forget to pack properly for the weather and activities.
Our last word for today was destination. We hope this makes you plan your next journey.
Okay, we have reached the end of our podcast today.
Yes, thank you everyone for listening.
We hope you enjoyed our conversations and learned something new. Remember, English is a journey, so keep exploring and practicing.
We can't wait to join you again with more words and stories. Until then, keep dreaming about your next destination.
Goodbye and happy travels.
Bye everyone. See you in the next episode.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our Simply Explained English Learning Podcast. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Eric. If you want to learn English easily, you're in the right place.
Today we're talking about something we all use, transportation. It's how we get from here to there.
We'll explain 5 simple words about transportation. These words will help you talk when you use transportation.
So let's start our easy English journey. What are the words today, Eric?
Okay, Lisa. The first word is vehicle. Then we will continue with to commute, public transportation, then rush hour, and the final one is give a lift.
Today's words are a bit challenging, aren't they, Eric?
Yes, Lisa. We want our listeners to level up their English. So that's why sometimes we will teach a bit difficult words, but they are really useful and common words.
Okay, Eric. Can you start with the first word?
Sure, Lisa. The first word is vehicle.
Vehicle.
Vehicle. A vehicle is a thing that takes you from one place to another. It can be a car, a bus, a bicycle, or even a boat.
That's a good explanation, Eric. Let's see how this word works in a dialogue. Imagine 2 friends talking.
Hey Mary, how do you go to work every day?
I usually take the bus. It's my favorite vehicle to go to work.
I see. I prefer riding my bicycle. It's a great vehicle for exercise and is good for the environment, too.
That's true. Maybe I should try different vehicles to work sometime.
In the dialogue, we heard about 2 different types of vehicles, a bus and a bicycle.
Yes, and they each have their own advantages. Buses can carry many people at once, while bicycles are good for your health and environment.
I agree. It's important to choose the right vehicle for your needs. What's your favorite vehicle, Lisa?
I love trains. They're comfortable and you can relax or work during the journey. What about you, Eric?
I'm a fan of electric cars. They're fast and quiet and better for the environment than gas-powered cars.
That's a great point. Technology is improving very quickly. So, in the near future, we will see more and more electric cars on the roads.
Definitely. It's exciting to think about how vehicles might change in the future.
Maybe we'll have flying cars one day, like in the movies.
Who knows? But for now, we have plenty of vehicles to choose from on our way to work, school, or adventure.
That's true. Remember, a vehicle is something that takes you from one place to another. It can be big or small, fast or slow, but it helps us get where we need to go.
Exactly, Lisa. It was a good repeat explanation. Okay, let's move on to the next words.
Okay, Eric, can you explain the next word, please?
Sure, Lisa. The next word is public transportation.
Public transportation.
Public transportation. It means a system of vehicles, such as buses and trains, that work at regular times on fixed routes and are used by the public.
Exactly, Eric. Now, let's listen to a dialogue where John and his friend Mary are talking about using public transportation in their city.
Hi, Mary. How do you usually get to work?
I take the bus, John. It's a public transportation service that is very close and drops me off right at my office building.
Oh, that sounds easy. I also want to use public transportation, but I'm not sure about the routes and times.
Don't worry, John. You can find all the information online or at the bus stops. Plus, using public transportation can save you money and it's better for the environment.
That's true, Mary. I will definitely think about it. Thanks for the advice.
So, Lisa, have you ever used public transportation before?
Yes, Eric, I have. I used the subway every day when I lived in the city. It was easy and cheaper, and I didn't have to worry about traffic.
That sounds great, Lisa. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about using public transportation for the first time?
First, you should plan your trip ahead of time. And you should always have some change or a transportation card ready and be patient, especially during rush hours.
Those are very good tips, Lisa. I think using public transportation can be a great way to explore a city too, don't you think?
Absolutely, Eric. It allows you to see a lot more of the city, and it is a more practical way to travel. I think it's certainly better for the environment than everyone driving their own car.
I agree, Lisa. Remember, listeners, public transportation is a great way to travel around the city. Okay, let's move on to the next word. The next word is commute.
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 What does it mean, Eric?
To commute means to travel from your home to your workplace and back. People usually do this every day or regularly for work or school. It's something many people do every day.
That's right. You can commute by car, bus, train, and bicycle, or even on foot. Okay, let's hear an example dialogue with the word to commute.
Hey, Tom, how long does it take you to commute to the office?
It usually takes me about 45 minutes. I commute by train.
Oh, that's quite a long time. I'm lucky that I only have a 20-minute commute by car.
Yes, but I don't mind. When I commute, I read or check my emails.
In the dialogue, we heard about two different ways to commute, by train and by car.
Yes, and we also learned that commuting times can change depending on where you live and work.
When I was working at my previous job, I had to commute for an hour each way. It was tiring, but I used this time to listen to podcasts and make it more enjoyable.
Wow, that's a long time to spend commuting every day. I'm glad my commute is shorter now. Do you think there are any ways to commute, Eric?
Well, some people enjoy the time alone to relax or prepare for the rest of the day. And if you commute by public transport, you can use the time to read, work, or catch up on sleep.
That's true. But I think commuting for a long time can also be stressful and tiring. It's important to find some activities when you commute.
Agreed. There are many ways to make commuting more enjoyable. They might be listening to music, reading a book, or even learning a new language.
And if possible, it's great to find ways to shorten your commute, like living in a closer location to work, or finding a job with a shorter travel time.
Absolutely. Commuting is a part of daily life for many people, but it doesn't have to be a negative experience.
That's right. Remember, to commute means to travel regularly between your home and work or school. It's something that many of us do every day.
Thank you for repeating the meaning of commute, Lisa.
You're welcome, Eric. Let's move on to our next word.
Okay, Lisa. The next word is rush hour.
Rush hour.
Rush hour. When most people are going to or from work, it is called rush hour. And the roads and public transit are absolutely very crowded. It usually happens twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening.
Yes, Eric. The roads and public transportation are very crowded, and it can take longer to reach your destination. Now, let's have a look at the example dialogue.
Why is the train so full today?
It's rush hour, Sarah. Everyone is going to work.
Ah, I see. It's my first time traveling this early.
Yeah, it's always like this. During rush hours, everywhere is crowded.
That was a good example, Eric. Sarah was surprised because it was her first time traveling during rush hour.
Right, Lisa. Now, let's talk a bit about it. Have you ever traveled during rush hour, Lisa?
Yes, I have. It's very crowded. I prefer to travel at other times. What about you, Eric?
I travel during rush hour every day. It's busy, but I'm used to it now. Lisa, why do you think cities have rush hour?
Good question, Eric. I think it's because most people have similar work hours. So they all travel at the same time.
That makes sense. What advice would you give to someone traveling during rush hour for the first time?
I'd say be patient and give yourself extra time. It's going to be crowded. And you, Eric?
I agree. Also, maybe try to find something to do, like listening to a podcast. It makes the time go faster. They can listen to our podcast if they learn English, by the way.
Absolutely. Great advice. Rush hour can be difficult and tiring, but it's part of city life. People can leave for work early or work from home if they can.
That's a good idea. I think it's important to find ways to reduce the stress of rush hour as much as possible.
Okay. Eric, what is the last word today?
Our last word is give a lift.
Give a lift.
Give a lift. To give a lift means to take someone in your car to the place they want to go. It's like helping someone take to their destination.
Let's hear an example dialogue using give a lift.
Hey, Mike, I missed my bus. Can you give me a lift to school?
Of course, Sarah. I'm happy to help. Jump in.
Thanks so much, Mike. You're a lifesaver.
That was a great example, Eric. Mike helped Sarah by giving her a lift to school because she missed her bus.
Exactly, Lisa. Now, let's have a little chat about it. Lisa, have you ever given someone a lift?
Yes, Eric, I have. Last week, my friend's car broke down, so I gave her a lift to work. What about you?
Oh, many times. I remember once giving a lift to a friend who was late for an interview. He was so grateful.
That's very kind of you, Eric. Giving a lift can really help someone out.
True, Lisa. It's a simple act of kindness. Do you think giving a lift is common in many places?
Yes, I think in many places people give lifts to their friends or family. They sometimes help even people they don't know well.
It shows how small actions can make a big difference in someone's day.
I totally agree, Eric. Giving a lift is not just about driving someone somewhere. It's about helping them when they need it.
That's a great point, Lisa. So everyone, remember, the next time someone needs help getting somewhere, you can offer them to give a lift.
Okay, listeners, that's all for today's Simply Explained English. We hope you enjoyed learning words about transportation with us.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Remember, these words are your keys to talking about how you travel. Practice using them. And soon, you'll find it easier to share your adventures in English.
Don't forget to tune in next time for more simple English explanations. We love helping you make your English journey as smooth as possible.
Goodbye for now and keep practicing.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next episode.